In the hills of Bel-Air, a $50 million mega mansion sits empty. No lights on, no furniture moved, no footsteps echoing through marble halls. Its owner, a billionaire hedge fund manager who bought the estate years ago and never spent a single night there. This phenomenon isn't rare, it's part of a global trend where the rich acquire homes not to live in, but to store wealth in silence. These are the world's ghost mansions, opulent, pristine, and completely uninhabited. From London to Dubai, New York to Malibu, the ultra-rich are stockpiling real estate like art or gold. But unlike a Monet or a stock certificate, these investments span entire city blocks, with indoor cinemas, car elevators, and sometimes even private nightclubs, yet no one to enjoy them. At the heart of this is the idea of safe assets. For billionaires facing volatile markets, political risks, or sanctions, real estate becomes more than shelter. It becomes insurance. A mansion in Beverly Hills or a penthouse in Hong Kong offers not just luxury, but a form of geopolitical escape. It's a way to diversify assets, store capital safely, and potentially flip it for millions more later. The numbers are staggering. In Manhattan alone, a study found that nearly 50% of luxury condos priced over $5 million sit unoccupied for most of the year. In London's Kensington and Chelsea borough, entire rows of homes worth tens of millions remain dark for months at a time. Locals have dubbed them lights-out homes, beautiful, lifeless monuments to invisible wealth. Why keep a house empty? One reason is anonymity. Through shell companies and offshore trusts, billionaires can purchase property without revealing their identity. Many prefer this silence. A home with no residents means no risk of media exposure, legal disputes, or even personal security threats. The fewer the guests, the fewer the problems. The property just exists timeless, untouched. Then there's maintenance. These homes are usually kept spotless by teams of staff, gardeners, cleaners, security personnel. Some are maintained year-round for an owner who might never even visit. In one case, a mansion in Miami was so well maintained that neighbors assumed someone lived there until it went up for sale and agents revealed it had been empty for over 6 years. Dubai's skyline offers another case study. With lavish towers and man-made islands, the city saw a boom in luxury developments marketed to global elites. Yet many of these units were never occupied. Entire skyscrapers exist as ghost buildings filled with investments, not lives. They appreciate in value quietly, like a diamond kept in a vault, waiting to be sold when the time is right. For the ultra-wealthy, homes aren't always homes, they're bank accounts made of stone and glass. A billionaire may own 10 or 20 properties across the globe and never spend more than a week in each. They're not interested in location for lifestyle, but for leverage. Tax codes, currency stability, and even passport programs can drive where these homes are bought. Take Vancouver, where foreign buyers flooded the market in the 2010s. Real estate prices soared, but many homes sat unoccupied. The city eventually implemented an empty homes tax to combat this trend, charging owners for leaving residences vacant. While it helped bring some units back into use, it also revealed how deep the problem had become. Entire neighborhoods with no residents. In Los Angeles, a 56,000 square foot mansion was purchased by a foreign billionaire as part of a corporate holding. For years, no one lived there. The pool remained untouched, the wine cellar full, the garage packed with never-driven luxury cars. When reporters investigated, they found no trace of the owner. The house was just one of dozens in his name. And this isn't limited to billionaires in the West. Chinese tycoons, Russian oligarchs, Middle Eastern royals all participate in the ghost home trend. In some cases, homes are bought pre-construction, used as speculation tools, then flipped before the doors even open. These properties may never see a human touch, yet they can yield millions in profit through capital appreciation alone. In Knightsbridge, London, the One Hyde Park development made headlines for selling some of the most expensive apartments in history. Yet many of them remain dark at night. Investigations found entire floors without occupants. These luxury compounds offer the perfect blend: high security, elite location, and total discretion. For billionaires, that's more valuable than neighbors. But while ghost homes benefit the rich, they hurt cities. Local communities lose housing stock, prices skyrocket, and neighborhoods lose their soul. A block full of dark windows means fewer residents supporting local shops, schools, and services. What was once a living street becomes a showroom for unreachable wealth. The social fabric begins to fray under the weight of absentee ownership. Governments have taken notice. Cities like New York and Paris have considered vacancy taxes. Canada banned foreign home buyers entirely for a 2-year period. These moves aim to reduce housing scarcity and restore some level of balance. Yet enforcement is tricky. Wealth can easily shift to the next loophole, the next luxury market, leaving regulators always a step behind. Real estate agents working in these elite circles often admit it openly. It's not about living, it's about holding. Homes are seen as placeholders, not places to build a life. As a result, property tours are less about amenities and more about security, resale value, and offshore structuring. The idea of a dream home is replaced by the idea of a safe deposit box with a view. Some ghost homes are never finished. Take the one, a $500 million mansion in Bel-Air that was supposed to be the most expensive home in America. It remained unoccupied for years, eventually going into foreclosure. Its developer hoped a mystery billionaire would swoop in. None did. Even among the rich, there's a line between investment and excess. Still, ghost homes represent more than economics. They reflect a shift in how the rich interact with the world. Instead of establishing roots, they drift. Instead of belonging, they float. The global elite can teleport between financial centers without ever truly settling. Their homes are everywhere and nowhere. They're omnipresent but absent. Critics argue this is the symptom of a deeper inequality. As billions of people struggle to find affordable housing, hundreds of luxury homes remain cold and silent, waiting for owners who may never return. The contrast is jarring. Empty castles while the housing crisis deepens around the world. Some see it as an opportunity. Artists have staged exhibitions in abandoned mansions. Squatters have temporarily occupied ghost homes to draw attention to housing injustice. In rare cases, cities have reclaimed or repurposed such properties. But for now, most ghost mansions continue to sit silent guardians of idle capital. These homes might be empty, but they're never forgotten. They appear on balance sheets, in trust funds, in offshore bank accounts. They're leveraged for loans, used in negotiations, sometimes inherited by heirs who will also never live there. They exist in the background of global finance, quietly powerful, quietly empty. In the end, ghost mansions are a reflection of a world where value doesn't always mean use. Where the measure of a property isn't who lives in it, but what it represents. Not home, but haven. Not residence, but reserve. They are cathedrals of wealth, untouched by time or tenants.